Hey guys, this is AuspiciousAussie and welcome to the second episode of my Galácticos Real Madrid series. Of course, in the previous episode I left you just after I finished pre-season and it made a little bit of transfer activity, but we are back now. As you can see, it is currently the 6th of January and I have played through all these fixtures and things aren't looking too good right now as far as the league goes. Currently sitting in third, 5 points behind Barcelona and 2 points behind Athletic Bilbao, which is it's not good, but Bilbao have absolutely been smashing the league this season, and they were actually top for most of it. They've dropped down a little bit now, and Barca are starting to show just how strong they are in Spain. And of course, me being a newish manager, took time for the team to gel with my tactics, shall we say. I decided to put a lot of time into making a proper tactic, and I'm going to show you that tactic right now, guys. And I called it Galácticos, and as you can see, we've got sort of just a 4-3-3. You got your midfielders, and you got your forwards, and wing backs, and yeah, that's about it. Other formation is one of Riken's, but it's a fairly old formation, not from this update. It's an attacking formation as well, and it's fluid, so it plays pretty well. Score quite a few goals, but defense can be leaky sometimes. I also should mention that I have had so many injuries this season. It has absolutely torn my season apart so far. At one stage, I had, well, Ronaldo's injured again, but Ronaldo, Di Maria, Ozil, Khedira, Caleon and Marcelo. They were all out injured for from 3 months to 6 months, and yeah, Di Maria got injured. I think it was the first game for 6 months, and that was absolutely shattering. Like, I couldn't even believe it actually happened. So lots of players have been playing out of position this season, but most of them are back now. Ronaldo came back and got injured in the last game, so that was pretty disappointing. Joel Valencia's, he's come along fairly nicely. He was my one signing I showed you guys. And now we should get straight into the fixtures. Quite a lot of fixtures to get through. As you can see, this is where I left you off. The first game of the season was against Valencia at home. We drew 1-1. Higuain in the 7th minute for us, and Soldado getting the equaliser for Valencia. We then faced Barcelona in the Super Cup final first leg. And as you can see, Xavi and Messi getting the goals for Barcelona. Of course, Marcelo getting sent off for ourselves. We then faced Getafe away from home and managed to get our first win of the season. Pepe and Benzema getting on the score sheet for us, and Jamie Galivan getting on the score sheet for Getafe. And once again, one of our players getting sent off. This time it was Xabi Alonso. We then faced Barcelona back at home and in the second leg of the Super Cup final, and we lost again. Who else but Lionel Messi to score a goal? And that meant defeat in the Super Cup. Wasn't too upset about it. Never really thought much of it anyway. So we then returned back to La Liga action and faced Granada at home. Managed a 2-0 victory. Good stuff. Ozil and Ronaldo getting on the score sheet for us there. We then faced Sevilla and managed a 2-1 loss this time. It was away from home, so this was when the tactic was still being tested out. Sveik and Trakowski on the score sheet for Sevilla and Ozil on the score sheet for us. We then faced Cluj in the start of our Champions League campaign for this season, and we managed a 4-2 away victory. Caleon getting a brace for himself, Marcelo and Ronaldo on the score sheet for us, Capentenos and Godmeke on the score sheet for Cluj. We then faced Rayo and we beat them 3-0 in La Liga. Fairly easy game. Jesse, who actually came in for Ozil and has performed pretty well this season. Played very well in this game and many games after, picking up a brace in this one with Higuain. And of course that was the game Ronaldo got injured for 3 months. We then faced Deportivo at home, managed a 4-0 victory. Ramos, Cherchiev, Caleon and Contrao getting on the score sheet in that one. We then faced Los Lille, who are the hardest team in our group, or they were, and we managed a 2-all draw. Pepe and Contral, and for Lille, Nolan Roux and Di Mello on the score sheet for them. We then faced Barcelona in the league, and it was much better affair this time. Of course, we're at the Camp now, and we managed to actually get the league through Sergio Ramos in the 68th minute, only for Contral to get sent off a few minutes later, and then Barcelona getting the equaliser 8 minutes after that. We then faced Celta at home and managed a 2-0 victory through Sergio Ramos and Higuain. Alonso did miss a penalty. Back to Champions League action, and we beat Olympiacos 3-0. We had a fairly easy group made up of Lille, Cluj, and of course Olympiacos. Varane, Jesse, and Pepe are getting on the score sheet in that one for us. We then returned back to La Liga action, but failed to keep our winning ways, and we lost 1-0 to Mallorca. Jerome in the 94th minute. Of course, lots of yellow cards and 2 red cards, in fact, in that one. Pepe getting sent off for us. We then faced Tenerife in the Spanish Cup 4th round first leg and managed a 2-0 victory. They did get a player sent off, so it made it easier for us, but we did have the lead through the 3rd minute through Sergio Ramos. Luka Modric in the 53rd. We then faced Osasuna back in La Liga action, managed a 1-0 victory. Alonso getting on the score sheet for us there, with Essien pick up an injury. We then faced Lille in the reverse fixture of the Champions League, and we managed a 2-0 loss this time, which was pretty disappointing, but we never really looked like we were going to win, and I'm pretty sure by this stage it didn't really matter either. We had already secured it with Lille through to the next round. We then faced... I've just missed a few fixtures, haven't I? This athletic fixture was a fairly disappointing game. Of course, Lorente did pick up a goal right at the start of the game, and that was pretty much it. It was pretty boring from then on out. We then faced Betis in the league again. Sergio Ramos and Jesse getting a two-goal lead for us, and Juan Carlos getting a consolation goal for Betis. And then the second leg came against Tenerife in the Spanish Cup second leg, and we managed a victory in this game again. Cherchev, the Russian winger, getting our goal in that one. We then faced... I've been through these ones. We then faced Valladolid in La Liga and managed a 7-0 victory, the biggest victory we have had all season. And lots of things happened in this game. Pepe managed a hat-trick in this game, scoring a penalty in the 71st minute. Karim Benzema got on the score sheet. Higuain got a brace for himself. Ozil also got on the score sheet, with Arbeloa picking up his second yellow for a red card in the 86th minute. We then versed Valladolid again, this time in the Spanish Cup 5th round, and we managed a 4-0 victory over them this time. Higuain picking up another brace, Cherchev and Pepe, this time Sergio Ramos getting sent off for 2 yellows. We then faced Espanyol in La Liga action, managed a 3-1 victory. Ronaldo getting a penalty in the 1st minute, he then converted it. Marcelo then in the 5th. Espanyol then pulled one back through Stuani, only for Cherchev to seal all doubt. We then faced Valladolid once again in the second leg of the Spanish Cup, and they did manage to beat us, but of course my team wasn't playing as I wanted them to, and they were a bit, what do you call it, a bit complacent, and we did manage to lose that game. And the most recent fixture I played was against Malaga, 3-0 victory in La Liga. Ronaldo, Modric and Ozil getting on the score sheet for us in that one, and Ronaldo picking up a man of the match performance after coming back from injury. He then picked up a knock in training, and he is currently out for a few weeks. So that leaves us with that. As far as players I'm currently interested in, I am currently looking at bringing Douglas Costa into the club. Of course, our chairman Florentino Perez actually gave me a 103 million transfer budget for January, which is a lot higher than our 20 mil or 19 mil that we had at the start of the season. So I could easily bring him in, and I'm looking to do that. Shakhtar currently don't have a price for him, so I'm going to start putting some feeler offers out, maybe of like around 20 million or so. Just see if they negotiate with me from that. But yeah, hopefully I'll show you my Champions League group as well, guys. Don't want to leave you hanging with that. As you can see, we did finish top in the end, a point above Lille, and Olympiacos did seal that Europa League qualification spot. I'm not sure who we have in the next round. I don't know if it's been drawn yet or not. It has, yeah, we picked up Benfica, that's right. And should be a tough game, but really one we should be winning. And we have some offers here. Just going to accept these loan offers. And yeah, guys, I will join you back. We do have Barcelona next in the Spanish Cup quarterfinal, so I'll be live commenting both of those games. And yep, should be pretty interesting. I really do want a piece of silverware in my first season, and I think the Spanish Cup, if not the Champions League, is probably the easiest way for me to go now. Of course, the team is 100% with my formation now. They absolutely know what to do and how to play it. So I'm expecting good things in these two cup competitions. Of course, the league is probably out of my hands now, unless Barca and Athletic Bilbao both slip up in the coming weeks and months. Maybe if we do bring Douglas Costa in and he starts to perform, we could maybe propel ourselves up. But I definitely want to take second at least if I can't beat Barcelona. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video and this update for the first season, please leave a like rating. Of course, the next episode will be a live comment against Barcelona in the first leg at home of the Spanish Cup quarterfinal. Head over to my channel and subscribe, guys, if you're a new viewer, and keep up to date with this mad series that's going to be coming out like crazy, hopefully. I played it for about 10 hours straight yesterday, and absolutely loved it. So yeah, get smashing that like button, guys. I've been AuspiciousAussie, and goodbye.